So come to sit on your mat in easy pose, and we'll sit with our breath for a few moments before we start to move into our positions. Tonight's class focusing in on twists, which is good for the hips, shoulders, and spine, and then also into digestion, and just to help us to really assimilate and figure out and let our body figure out what we've eaten in the last little while and help it to digest it and metabolize it. So just enjoy this class. Twists are so liberating for the hips and shoulders, and we'll spend quiet breaths holding long, yummy twists. Starting off though in a nice neutral spine. Take that bird's eye side view of yourself where you just kind of step to the side with your eagle eye, mind's eye, and notice how your hips, shoulders, and ears are in line with each other and pull them into line. I feel that lengthening through the lumbar and the neck. Hands resting on your knees, and bring your arms out to your sides instead of resting your arms into your ribs, but become bigger in your arms and into your lungs. And slow and easy breath, just slow, full breath into the belly, into the lungs, into the sides and back. Exhale fully, a soft pulling of the belly button toward the spine. And that's how we'll be breathing here for the next few moments. Inhaling deeply into the belly, into the lungs. Exhaling fully, keeping that spine in line. And now just listen to the sound of your breath and try to slow it down. Inhaling for 6 and exhaling for 6. Your count, nice and easy. And slow your breath down now to a count of 8 and 8. Try to be very slow and full. Expand as much as you can. And take a slow, deep inhale. Hold the breath in And start to rotate the spine a few times. Hold the breath in, going in a little circle around the spine, and back to center. Exhale. Let's do that again, opposite way. Inhale fully and deeply. Once you have that full breath, hold it in and rotate the spine a few times. Back to center, breathe normally. Lean back and change the cross of your legs. And then back into easy pose. And now exhale all of the breath out. And rotate the spine a few times. Breathe when you have to. Back to center, take a few breaths. Holding the breath out a little more intense than holding the breath in. Deep inhale. Exhale all of the breath out. And hold the breath out, rotate the other way. Back to center and breathe normally. Slowly lean back, send your legs out long so that you're in staff pose. Feet hip distance, toes pointing up. You can have a softness in the knees, but try for long legs. Tailbone pressing in, shoulders relax, and pull yourself into line with the shoulders, hips, and ears. And slowly pull your right leg in. The sole of the foot will go to the earth and pull the heel in as close as you can to the tush so that you really have this contact. If it's too much for your ankle or knee though, just have it far away. But if you can, you'll pull that heel in toward the tush. And then interlace your hands around the right shin. Lift tall and breathe here into the belly. Concentrate on staying in a long, straight spine. Chin neutral, ears pulling back in line with the shoulders. Big belly breaths. And then slowly let the right leg open out to the side. Right hand will press into the right knee or thigh and twist to the left. This nice open twist. Left hand to the earth to support you, and then turn and look as far over the left shoulder as you can. Slow, easy breaths, and you can press quite deeply into that right thigh to help you into a hip stretch as you twist the spine and breathe into the belly. Soften your eyes and your jaw. And slowly roll back to center. Right leg will come in, and then we're going to twist toward the right leg. So left hand will come to hug or hook. Right hand reaches back, and you could reach pretty far back so that you feel this openness through the gut and through the chest. Inhaling as you lengthen. And exhale, twist to the right. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Soften your eyes, soften your jaw, and breathe deeply into your belly. As you exhale, you might feel as though you can twist a little deeper. Go ahead and do that. And slowly come back to center. Right leg goes long, left leg comes in. And pull the heel as close to the tush as you can. Lift tall, lengthen through the neck. Pull the left thigh into the left gut and breathe deeply. This class is very slow moving, but it might be very heating for you. Twisting can release a lot of energy that is stuck. If you have an angry gut ever, these kinds of classes can really help to calm any issues that you might be having. One more breath. And left leg will open out to the side. Left hand presses into the knee or the thigh. Right hand comes back to support you. You're opening the twist, so you're twisting toward the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Turn and look over the shoulder, soften the jaw. And remember, you can really press into that thigh to help yourself stretch and twist. Big belly breath. And back through center. Left leg comes up. And then we'll twist to the left, and you can hook your arm or hug the leg. Left hand comes back behind you. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, twist, soften the jaw, and just stay with a slow, easy breath. And slowly come back to center. Stretch the leg out and take a few breaths in a neutral spine. And pull yourself back into easy pose. Left leg in front. Flex out through the heels. And hands will return to your knees. Wrap the fingers around. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in and rotate to the left. Back to center. Exhale. Same way. Hold the breath out and rotate 3 times. Back to center. Take a breath. Let it out. And one more time. Inhale. Hold all the breath in and 3 times rotate to the left. Rotating your circle to the left. Back to center. Exhale. Hold the breath out and rotate 3 times. And breathe normally. Left hand stays on the left knee and twist to the right. Right hand can come back behind you. Lift through the heart, lift through the chin, and look over the right shoulder. Breathe slowly and deeply. Inhale for 8 and exhale for 8. Going back to that first breath that we were practicing, and listen to the sound. If you can't quite get to 8, either count faster or take a count of 6 or whatever is comfortable for you. Just come into an equal inhale, equal exhale. And as you exhale, see if you can twist a little more. And back through center. Pause in a neutral spine. And then lean back. Change the cross of your legs so that the right leg is in front. Hands return to your knees. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in and 3 times rotate right. Back to center. Exhale all of the air out. Hold the breath out and to the right 3 times. Back to center. Inhale deeply. Last one. Hold the breath in and 3 times. Rotate. Exhale all of the air out and rotate. Slowly come back to center. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And one more. Right hand stays on the right knee, twist to the left. Left hand comes back behind you. Face lifts, chest stays open. Try to keep your hand on the right knee. Sometimes we like to reach across and help with the twist, but we're going for that open belly, open chest kind of twist here. Turn and look as far over the left shoulder as you can and deepen your breath, inhaling for 8. Exhaling for 8 as you twist. And take a few more. And slowly come back to center. Legs go long. Take a breath in at neutral. And bend into your feet, or bend into your knees so that the soles of your feet come to the earth. And knees can be, or feet can be hip distance or even a little wider. We're going to come into a really quiet forward fold. And you can either put your elbows on your knees and hold your head in your hands, or you can cross your arms and rest your forehead on your wrists or forearms. Just come into this kind of rounded, quiet spine where you can breathe deeply into the back of your body. Take a few smooth rounds. Inhale 8 and exhale 8. And slowly come on up. And we'll come on up and over into tabletop position, and blanket can come under your knees. We're going to take a few positions here on the knees, so make sure you feel comfortable. Come into tabletop to begin with, and soften your elbows and just move gently side to side in the hips and shoulders. And make sure you get into your neck as well. Let the head hang heavy. Take a few open mouth exhales and just find a little space here. And back to center. Walk your hands out for puppy pose. Hips stay over the knees. And melt your heart down to the earth. Breathe deeply into your belly, then your chest. Inhale 8 and exhale 8. And slowly walk back up, tabletop. And knees will come out a little wider than the hips. I'd bring them as wide as is comfortable for you. The wider the knees, the more open the hips, and the deeper you can twist here. Going into a thread the needle pose, shift the weight over into the left hand. Right arm will reach up, and let's take a few breaths here in this open pose. This open twist, slow and steady. And then as you're ready, close the twist, thread the needle, right arm dives through that, dives through and rests on the earth, right shoulder, right ear down. Left hand can stay supporting you or reach forward, up, or around. Find a position where you feel the shoulders and neck stretch, but we're really going for that twist here. So twisting into the belly and slow, easy breath. And slowly come back to center and take a few breaths in neutral spine. You can move here gently. And then right hand presses down, left arm reaches up, and hold your open twist. Look up at the ceiling, soften the elbow, and have a feeling that you're pressing the ground away. Soften your face and eyes, and just breathe here into your open heart and your open belly. And then slowly dive on through. Left ear and shoulder coming to rest on the earth. And right arm can support you. Once you find your position, breathe deeply into your twisted belly. And slowly come back to center. And just move around a little again in your tabletop. Bring the spine back to neutral. And then ease yourself back into child's pose. Inhale 8 and exhale 8. Two more slow, easy breaths. And come on up, tabletop position, and roll in and out of cat-cow a few times. Go with your breath, inhaling as you come to cow and exhaling as you come to cat. Take a few rounds. Back to center. And slowly come on down and around, and we'll come down to our backs. Can move your blanket out of the way and hug your knees into your chest. And roll gently here side to side. And keep your right leg hugging in, left leg goes long for wind release pose, and have a feeling that you're pulling the thigh toward the belly. And take some big belly breaths. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, and your spine. And encourage that inhale and exhale of 8. One more easy breath. And then slowly come into a twist, right leg going up and over the left side of the body, right arm out, and you can turn and look over the right shoulder. Breathe slowly and easily. And come back through center. Both feet to the earth, knees bent, and take a few breaths in a neutral spine. And left leg hugs into the belly, right leg goes long, and take slow belly breaths. Really allow yourself to sink into this place of stillness and relaxation. And move into your twist. That left leg coming up and over, left arm going out, and turn and look over the shoulder. Breathe into your belly. And slowly roll back to center. Both knees bend and just take a few breaths in a neutral spine. And hug your knees into your chest. Wiggle your toes a few times. And then roll the ankles one way and the other. And stay here. Or come on up into a happy baby pose. And let's really just solidify this neutral spine position by pressing it down into the earth. Feel really connected and long. Feel tall in your posture even as you're on the ground. And slow, easy breaths. And slowly relax down. And then start to stretch out for Shavasana. You can cover up with your blanket if you'd like. Cover your eyes. And then just come into this place of stillness and quiet and rest. Relax your eyes, your jaw, your throat. Relax through your shoulders and arms and down into your hands. Breathing slow and easy, relax your spine, your hips. Feel long in your legs. And just watch your breathing at your gut, at your belly. Just rest here and digest all the information you just gave your body. And start to deepen your breath. Move gently, slowly and easily. Maybe take a few open mouth exhales. And then as you're ready, roll on up into a comfortable cross-legged position. Hands at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. And we'll end class with the sound of 3 ohms. Inhale deeply. Om. 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 Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourselves today. Namaste.